Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the first possession of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
And he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Trying to move them on the counter. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Skinner. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with them.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Pitt Panthers offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your
Cheerleaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Pittsburgh. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that pass picked off.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Mumpfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Safe completion on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Daniels. Gets it out fast.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And that ball is picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Reed. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone. Ball's got to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Neal. And the ball squirted out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Going up top on first down. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Trying to pound it in. Tripped up for the tackle. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Field goal is good. After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move! At the 35, he's open. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. On the option. He'll pitch it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the counter. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pop the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fights off a defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Pitt will line up to punt it away. On the move, it's Wilson. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Pulls it in. It's Skinner. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Finds his man down the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mumpfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. He'll pull it on the read. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up out to the 42. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quick strike complete. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. On the return, it's Wilson. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the middle. He's got him wide open. He's into the open down the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides, but you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Kansas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking for a man, it's Holstein. He's got his man. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Reed. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. catch in the middle. It's Johnson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. The Kansas offense returns to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
It's caught. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line.
Timeout, Kansas.
He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On second down, he'll fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Daniels. Snags it over the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Kansas 19.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Off play action. throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Wants to throw on first down. Uncorks it. He's got it. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how long we do it again. Keep attacking.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they will score! Touchdown, Pitt!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They marched 78 yards down the field. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Slips away. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. That they did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing in that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Neal.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Casey. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The give to the single back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Unloads it left. Finds a man by himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kansas, 26, hit 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch on the left. Off he goes. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Fighting off the defender. Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
As a quarterback, I used to love deep crossing routes because it's good against man coverage, and then it also works against zone if you can get the area cleared out on the other side, and that's what they were able to do on this one. A lot of green grass for him to make the catch and then get a few extra yards.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They take the lead with the 6.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Powers forward. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Slings it downfield. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
First down, Kansas.
Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Neal. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Casey. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Hands it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. The give to the back. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He's looking to throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Hard running there. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Bringing it back, it's Wilson. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll go to the ground. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing.
He's tackled at the 36-yard
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Back to the ground with the running back. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll go with a direct snap. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Got his man quickly. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Feeling some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Looking for a block. It's Wilson. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Escapes trouble. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Sweet feet on the move. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
They'll ride the hot hand. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. On the run, it's Reed. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
36.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. He's going to pass. Unleashes one. He's got it. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They want to just keep throwing it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Got his man in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
At the 22. Good enough for a first down.
Going up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt!
Touchdown.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
That's reeled in. It's Neal. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Heaves it on the run. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He got it. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker, and he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors. colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book.